continuation of my hard mode playthrough of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on the Xbox Series X. So we left off in the previous part by completing the Frieza saga, and now we are just getting into the Android saga, or the Cell saga, whatever you want to call it. But we're literally right at the start of it. We have not... what was it? You do like a little side bit with Gohan, I believe. But, before we get into that, I'm trying to figure out where to put my headphone. Oh, yeah, to put that back into charge while we're doing this. Stream. That's a bit loud. Stream manager. Let's make sure everything's okay here. That's good. Yeah. Game is 48 people watching Kakarot at the moment. Everyone wants to slow down. No, I think I'll. I doubt it'll make any difference. We'll do a Series X. Just in case anyone wants to know. Let's make sure you can hear me here. You can indeed. Alright, let's get on with it, basically. What are we doing? Talk to Chi-Chi. In the house, one would assume. Yeah, if you end up enjoying this, please consider leaving a like, maybe subscribing to the channel. Oh, I can't wait to hit the books. Make a dish. Let them at me. Are you sure you want to continue the story? Yes. Yes, I do want to continue the story, so I guess I don't have to then. I think Goku is already surprised with Gohan's genius. The level of intelligence, like the difference in their level of intelligence, is staggering. Ours is. Oh, there you go. Oh. Not in a combat standpoint though. Goku is an absolute genius when it comes to martial arts and fighting. Oh no. Good. Ah, Mecha Freezer and King Cold. So I can't wait for that new Naruto game and Spider-Man. But with the Naruto game, I'm wondering if they are going to include battles that the original 4 Ninja Storm games didn't include, like Naruto, Killer Bee, and Itachi versus Edo Nagato. I wonder if they're going to include that fight, because that's a pretty badass fight. And I wonder if they're going to correct things that the original 4 games changed, whether deliberately or unintentionally. Like the fourth Raikage, sorry, never cuts off his left hand in the games. Yeah, listen to the bad man. I finally got round to picking up a copy of O-Parts Hunter. I say finally, I only just found out about it, and I was surprised and fortunate that it was on a ridiculous offer. But I'm pretty sure I found out about this years ago, but I completely forgot about Seishi Kishimoto and never looked into it further. And then upon rereading Naruto, I rediscovered, but this time looked into it properly. It is mad how similar their art styles are, though. There's a character by here as well. Let's have a look. Does he say his name? He looks very, very similar to Jiraiya. Like, if I explained how he looks, it's probably not going to sound too much like Jiraiya, but when you see him, you can see it. No flying, alright. Oh, there he is, the bad man. Love it. Krillin? Yeah. So that's a character that I've come to appreciate a lot more upon rereading and rewatching Dragon Ball as a series, not specifically Dragon Ball, but also that as well. Because I've always liked Krillin, but that was kind of it. I just liked him. But upon rereading the majority of the Frieza arc, what's it called? Specifically the Dragon Ball full color versions. It's made me go from like, oh god, why has he got a mecha voice? He didn't sound like that in the anime, does he? But yeah, like I went from liking him to really liking him. And I love his character design in the Namek arc when he has the Freezer armor. This mecha voice is really odd. See, for Gohan though, I do really like Gohan in the Saiyan armor, or the Freezer armor, whatever you want to call it. I just wish he didn't have the crap haircut. Like, imagine Gohan with the hairstyle that he has during the Cell games with the Saiyan armor. Although you do actually get to see that, I suppose. You see he wears the Saiyan armor, but a different one, the shoulder padless one. When he's in the hyperbolic time chamber, so. Do I have to fight these, or do they just... Nah, cool. But yeah, like I say, I wonder if the Naruto game is going to be addressing like plot points that they changed in the prior games due to limitations, or maybe that part of the story wasn't out yet. I don't think it would have been that though. Would have been in the manga at least. Just wonder as well if they're going to be adding any, like I say, any fights that they skipped over. Is because I believe as well the same with the Madara versus the 5 Kage. In the game, he just leaves. I was like, oh well, this has been entertaining, I'm going now. He doesn't actually absolutely annihilate the 5 like he does in the actual story. It would be cool as well if they did a alternate version where you get to play as Madara fighting the 5 Kage and stuff like that, where you get to fight from the villain's perspective sometimes. We got shining swords. Aha! So I absolutely love the burning attack. One of my favourite things as a kid, the way how his arms just go crazy. I reckon Kishimoto loved it as well, and that's why Naruto characters have hand signs. Oh no! Oh no is right. Ah, shit. Alright, Paul Heyman. This is not a... How was it? It's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. Yeah, I'm getting absolutely wrecked. Will you stop hitting me through my burning attacks, please? Oh god, no! Okay. Yeah, alright, I need to fight more seriously. Yeah. Yeah. Take an influence right to the face. And boom! Give him the business once more. Oh, what? God damn it. Fall back to the cube. There we go. And now we kill him with the attack that kills him in the manga and in the anime. Haha! With the old slasherini. That's right, what you got now, Frieza, you little bitch? I do like Mega Frieza though, I'm not gonna lie. Then again, the only characters in Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z I would say I kind of don't like is Android 19 and Android 20. Are kind of the only ones I'm not all that fussed on. Deborah's cool, Yakon is cool. I can't... Pui, is it? I think is the one that Vegeta fights. Like, I have no real strong opinions about those. Well, not Deborah. Deborah's cool. Yakon and I think it's Pui. Those two I have no strong feelings for one way or the other. You barely get to see them. Yakon has a very cool design though. Spopovich and Yamu, like, again, they don't really hang around that much, but Spopovich proper puts the beat down on Videl, which is a difficult moment to watch. And most of the characters in Dragon Ball are like either really good or just not offensive whatsoever. So there's, like, you know, Commander Red is a typical short guy who is very self-conscious about his height. I can't remember what his right-hand man's rank is, but when he's Commander Black, kind of jumps the gun a little bit, but he's still a cool character. Tao Pai Pai is a really cool character as well. Oh god. Tien's a bit of a dick until he stops being a dick, and I really like Tien in this arc, especially when he traps second form Cell in a hole. Oh, yeah, now we get to stare at the turtle symbol, so yeah. Goes from the left to the center, kind of, and then from the center to the right. But then again, out of all anime that I like, or within all the anime or manga that I like, I don't think there's any of them that has like a lot of characters that I hate. Because if I hated a ton of the characters within the story, I wouldn't like it all that much. Like, there's no characters off the top of my head that I particularly hate in Naruto, in Bleach, in Demon Slayer, in in Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Soul Eater, in Nura. I can't really remember much of Attack on Titan or Sword Art Online to say one way or the other. Hunter x Hunter. Is there anyone I hate in Hunter x Hunter? There are people I hate in Full Metal Alchemist, but that's more because of the phenomenal writing. I can't remember the author's name, but she did a phenomenal job writing that. So she made me really hate the villains. Like from a morality standpoint, I hate Frieza because he's like a Nazi space racist. But as a character, Frieza's amazing. Calling the Saiyans monkeys. Like they do literally transform into giant apes, and they do have tails. So I feel like it's less racist than calling. Yeah, but then again, if you called another human racist, humans evolved from monkeys. We just show it less than a Saiyan, I guess. I love the Yardrat armor. I really wish in this game they let you pick your costume for your characters. So you could be like running around in the Boo Saga wearing the Yardrat armor. Because I'd probably do that. There's no one in Fairy Tail I can think of off the top of my head that I really hate as a character either. Like obviously there are characters that I dislike because of their personality, but that's generally that's how you know how you're supposed to feel about them. I don't mean as in like many people hate Danzo, but he's wrote to be hated. I just mean a character being just crap, and you know whenever they're on screen you just lose interest because they've been wrote very poorly. Is more what I mean when I say bad or like disliking characters. Because any hatred I have for Danzo is because of his character, not because of Masashi's writing of said character. Alright. Meant to go to the pallet. What we got here? So my Spirit Bomb is as strong as possible right now. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. There really isn't, is there? Super attack. I can rotate him. Stats. It's a crying shame that they didn't add that. At least, you know, they could have at least added it for this next gen version of the game. Like I've been reading that Rurouni Kenshin as well, and like there are characters I've disliked in there, but no character that I just outright hate. And when they're on panel or when they're on the page, like oh god, not this guy again. I can't even think of an example from other media or something. Like when you're watching the Harry Potter movies and Dolores Umbridge is on screen and you're just like, oh fuck this bitch, you know. But again, that's also an example of a character being wrote so well that it's instantly hateable. Right. Ow. I need to load the headphones down a little bit better, shouting. Oh, was I too slow, little Trunks? Was I? Oh god. Hello! Get up. Right, how is he appearing to do his combo, fly away from me, and then continue to do oh god, his combo. Right, let's just give him another spirit bomb. Oh my god, man. Have this shit, dick. Ah. I should really stop trying to hit him with Kamehamehas and stuff and just beat his ass. Oh yeah, I forgot how to do that. He just done it then, that pulse attack. I need to remember how to do that. There you go. That was a bit of a close one there. Yeah, A rank as I thought. I was a bit stupid and let myself take too many hits. Like the Bount in Bleach, but they're filler characters, so there's no faction of characters or individuals that I can think of like the Bount in canon for different manga that I like. Actually, I can think of an example. I can't remember her name, but in the current Spider-Man comics, there's this woman with a fucking ginger haircut, kind of like Trunks's, and she created the Queen Goblin. And anytime she's on the page, it's like, oh god, can she just die or go away or something already, please? Kind of same deal for the Queen Goblin, because it's just like, oh no, I hope she does die. Like, the Queen Goblin is just such a shit villain. And it feels like they're just trying to make a female goblin that outranks the Green Goblin, hence why she's the Queen Goblin. But no goblin is going to be better overall, or, you know, in the collective consciousness than the Green Goblin. I say that because my favourite goblin is the Hobgoblin, but I acknowledge that most people probably prefer the Green Goblin. Because, at one point, well, I kind of didn't like Zarbon and Dodoria all that much, but upon rewatching and rereading, I really like them a lot more now. And the Ginyu Force. The Ginyu Force were, say, like maybe a 7 out of 10 for me, so I like them, but not tremendously. But now they're like an 8.5 or a 9, I think they're hilarious and I love them. I think it was more, their rating went down because I just forgot how funny they were in the manga and in the anime. I'd only really seen them in games where you don't get to appreciate them fully. Ah, so long, gorgeous. I love you. I'll see you later. They're too dangerous to be kept alive. Gotta hit the road. So, speaking of senzu beans, as a character who got proper shortchanged in Dragon Ball Z from Dragon Ball is Yajirobe. Like, he's still a proper pussy in Dragon Ball, but he's a much better character. He's a lot more likable in Dragon Ball, where in Dragon Ball Z he's just like a coward and a proper dick. Whereas in Dragon Ball he's a bit of a coward and a bit of a dick. But he's also the person who saves Goku when he nearly dies against the Demon King Piccolo, and he takes him to Korin's tower to be healed up. I say more shortchanged in the sense that you don't really get to see much of him at all. I can only think of when he cuts off Vegeta's tail and hides all the time during that fight, and when he flies to meet them around the androids arriving, and Bulma shouts at him for not flying off of everyone else and says, "I can't fly!" And then that's kind of it, isn't it? I can't remember when you see him after that. Oh, look at that afro. Or perm, I guess, maybe? Does it make no sense, though? Like, Bulma's a very strong-willed woman. So it makes sense that she'd want someone with a more similar personality to her compared to Yamcha. Also, hello! It's interesting to think, why doesn't Trunks, like, unless the timelines in Dragon Ball works in a slightly more confusing way, why doesn't Trunks just stay here, train with everyone for the 3 years, help them defeat the androids, and then go back in time to like 10 minutes after he left, so he hasn't left his family, well, I say family, so he hasn't left Bulma alone for too long? Or come back to before Gohan got killed and save Gohan. They probably have explained it and I've just forgotten why. Oh, you know, just a guy. Well, right now he's not telling you anything. Clearly. Honestly, I can't believe I got an A on bloody the fight of Trunks of all fights. Ninja! Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, I'm really racking my brain here, trying to think of a character in an anime that I like really hate. Because, like, even from an in-universe perspective, I don't hate Danzo. Upon rewatching and rereading, I found a new appreciation for Danzo, where, like, he was not a bad guy. As far as the Hidden Leaf village is concerned. For any other village, he is an absolute villain. But for the Hidden Leaf, he lived and breathed for that village, and he would do anything to protect them. Or protect it. Including let people die so he could keep the others alive. If he felt someone wasn't good for the village, he would let them die or kill them. For the greater good, so to speak. For the greater good. And I don't know, is there someone in Yu-Gi-Oh! I really hated? What? Like, I can't really think of anyone in Yu-Gi-Oh! That I hated. Like, the main characters were all like great or just fine. Marek is an awesome villain. Pegasus is an awesome character. Characters I'm like a bit, not too fussed on either way. Don't really stay around all that much. Like, I'd have to rewatch it to remember, but I don't recall being all that fussed one way or the other for, say, Bandit Keith. But you don't really see a great deal of Bandit Keith. What's that guy's name? The one who is one of the executioners for Pegasus, and he has a duel against Yugi, and he like sets fire and stuff off. The guy's a proper twat, but he's supposed to be. So that's like, you know, that was the goal. So that doesn't apply to what I'm trying to say here. Like She-Hulk in the new live-action She-Hulk TV series for Disney. She's the lead character. She's supposed to be funny, likable and stuff, but she's an absolute cunt. So, like, she's a poorly wrote character. And she just was not received by many, not by all, I'll say, but by many the way that the writers had hoped. Like, I wasn't a big fan of Miss Marvel, but Miss Marvel herself does not come off as like a horrible, unlikable character. She comes off as like a 5-year-old, is more the problem for me. But I have nothing against her character otherwise. Like, I'm not a big fan of Kate Bishop either, but that's more because certain things that they did, they come off a bit too Mary Sue-like for me, where she fights like a whole room of people when she first gets the Ronin's armor, and these like massive men, and she's fighting like 7 or 8 of them at once, absolutely annihilating them. And up until this point, all that, for what we know, she just did some bloody archery in school and a bit of fencing. There's no reason why she could beat up these thugs, but she can. Right. Yeah. 19 and 20 I'm not too fussed on. They're the closest things to disliking characters in a Dragon Ball, in the Dragon Ball franchise, I should say. Later! He's not giving me those things anymore, but I'll keep getting the healing items. Come on, keep giving us the healing items, my guy. Look at that, 5s at a time. Alright. There we are. Got Evie a fair few achievements there for that. Oh, there's a D medal. Oh no. A gift. Or one of those items to boost your stats in a certain skill tree. One of the two. Rock, paper, scissors impact Super Kamehameha, if you don't mind. Kamehameha! Fair few anti-blasting, boy. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. So we have a Super Kamehameha now. Guided Kamehameha. Yeah, I'll get that. I don't think I really need a guided one, but... There you go, man. Did that knob really fly into the Kamehameha for the final piece of it? He's like, oh, let's see what happens, isn't it? Oh, wait. Oh no, I thought another one. Oh, I haven't done one of these in ages. His should be blue as well. We both fired Kamehamehas. What the hell did he hit me with? There you go. Just me and you now, son. That's it. Get rid of him the old-fashioned way. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that for now. Character. Guided and super. Okay, I can't actually swap you for a Super Kamehameha if you don't mind. We'll get rid of rock, paper, scissors for the guided Kamehameha. What are we doing here? Heading to Goku's house. Alright. Actually, before we head to Goku's house, let's fly into one or two enemies and just kill them. Not that guy, you can't do it to them. But... no, go on, I'll defeat my first, like, villainous enemy. Oh shit, he's level 44. This may not end well. Super Saiyan. Okay, I am not ready for this battle. I'm pretty sure you could escape if you fly away far enough. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Oh my god, they just keep fucking teleporting to me. I would like to escape the battle now. God, how did I get out of the fucking water? Like, you can't even get out of the fucking battle. This is so stupid. Yeah, the only option I have is to let them fucking kill me. Thank you. Load. Auto. It's better to be after I got those fucking upgrades. I know it's my own fault for getting into the fight, so I'm not annoyed about that. I'm just annoyed that it wouldn't let me just escape the fight. If there is a way to escape, it should have really let me know when I was, you know, half a mile away from all the enemies. Shut up, Bulma. Okay, I got those still. To Goku's house. To the House of Mouse. Oh yeah, been absolutely loving re-experiencing Soul Eater. Because I've only ever watched the anime, and I know now that the anime, in terms of the hardback graphic novels, it covers up to about chapter 36, which is about volume 6, I believe, of the hardbacks out of 14. So I've got like over half the anime, or half the story of just, you know, that was just never explored in the anime. So I'm just so excited to read it and experience it. I did see online that apparently the anime's story kind of goes in a similar direction to the manga. I'm not sure how true that is. Androids. Yes. Obviously. Oh, Cammy! To be fair though, on the front of that whole picking a character that's supposed to be likable, that's just an absolute dick, and that I hate them. Sadly, a load of Disney products, Disney shows have done that to me recently. Like, I don't like what they did to Sabine in Ahsoka, which is just really annoying because I really liked Sabine in Rebels. So the fact that she is like, I believe in that show, she's about my age in real life. And yeah, Evie will probably say that I'm childish or whatnot because I like anime and manga and comics. But I don't go out of my way to act immature and childish. Like, I only watched the first 4 episodes of that so far, but I've seen the spoilers, so... And I hate that as well, because it's just stupid. The whole show has just changed the rules of the Star Wars universe. And if people try using that whole, oh, George Lucas said in an interview that everyone has the Force in them. It's like, yes, everyone has the Force in them, but not everyone is Force sensitive. That's like saying in Naruto that not everyone has chakra inside them, because not everyone are ninjas. Everyone has chakra. If your chakra hits 0, you die. Just because you have chakra inside you does not mean you can be a ninja. And it's the same in Star Wars. Everyone has the Force within inside them. Because I can't remember the exact quote, but like Obi-Wan says in A New Hope, it's in all things or whatever. It surrounds us, it penetrates us, and all this sort of business. You have the Force in you because it's ever present, but not everyone is capable of perceiving and manipulating and controlling it. Like Sabine. But, same for Captain Marvel. She's absolute shit in the bloody Captain Marvel movie. Well, it's technically what's her name, but in the comics it's what's his name, Taskmaster. More I hated what they'd done to Taskmaster. Not that the girl in universe who played Taskmaster herself was a dick. It's just Taskmaster is not a woman. And it was more annoying because the person who physically portrayed Taskmaster in the outfit was very apparently a man. They made no attempt at making it look like a woman. So it's like, you got a man playing Taskmaster and then you just CGI your head on the body or whatever when the mask comes off. It's just so lazy and stupid. I didn't like Sylvie. But I more didn't like Sylvie because I went into that show expecting it to be about Loki, not about Sylvie. Didn't like America Chavez for the exact same reason. I went in that for a Doctor Strange movie with an antagonistic role with Scarlet Witch, not the Scarlet Witch and America Chavez movie. Same for Thor: Love and Thunder. I hated how they portrayed Thor in that movie. I thought he was a fucking goofball and an idiot. And it was not appropriate to have Jane Foster's Lady Thor in that movie. Because that storyline with her getting cancer and like gaining the mantle of Thor and stuff is such a cool one that it should have been its own movie. And Go is like, his storyline is the very first Thor like comic run that I ever bought, and I absolutely fell in love with it. The story of Go is absolutely insanely amazing. So for that movie to be that, was so disappointing. My guy, I've seen you eating handfuls of senzu beans in Dragon Ball. Goku and Krillin eat a single bean at a time. You have like 4 or 5 handfuls. That's why there's no senzu beans to go around in Dragon Ball Z, because this fat fuck is eating them all. Right, before we carry on, I need to take a picture of this symbol on Goku's back. Because I want to figure out what the hell that symbol says. Because I know that's not... We've already seen, it's not the Roshi symbol, it's not the King Kai symbol. And I want to know if he does actually have this symbol at any point. Oops. At any point in Dragon Ball. I don't think he does. Alright, where are we going? Well, I'm guessing we just got to drop down to the Sacred Land. Hated Rey as well. I didn't mind her in the first movie. I didn't like that she beat Kylo in their climactic battle. I know people like doing the whole, oh, he was shot by a blaster bolt and all this sort of stuff. But it's not the point. The whole point is, her defeating him in the first encounter they had took so much wind out of his sails, so to speak. Could you imagine how intimidating Darth Vader would have been if Luke beat him in their first encounter? Even if Vader had been wounded in some way, shape or form, it would just really deflate the tensions. Like, oh well, Vader's not that much stronger than Luke because all he needs is a little injury and then the playing field is evened out. Do you want to dance as well? Ah! Oh no! He progressed way further than I was expecting. Quite looking forward to giving that Sandland a bash as well when that comes out. I think it's next year. I want to do a playthrough of Jujutsu Kaisen when that comes out next year. I might do a playthrough for the Demon Slayer game. Like I say, I'm going to be trying to get back into my streaming again now. I've taken like 2 months or so off. Message from Xbox. Check that out there. That's probably just telling me what games are on Game Pass. I've taken like 2 months off, but I need to go about it differently from how I did initially, which is, I think I've already talked about this on the stream a few times, but I'll say it again anyway. If, like, for example, say I finish this tomorrow, which I won't, I've just started the cell set, and there's no game that I currently own that I want to stream, then I'm not going to stream. I'm not going to force myself to do the streams. I'm just going to wait until a game comes out that I really would like to stream, or I think of a game that I'm like, oh yeah, you know what, that'll be a fun game, I'd like to stream that. I haven't played that in ages, I'll play that one. And that's what I did wrong before. I would finish a game and I would instantly like scramble to find another game, even if I didn't really want to play it. Like, oh yeah, go on, I'll just do that one. I was streaming Lord of the Rings Gollum and I didn't want to be playing it, but I made myself stream it anyway. But like, I want to play that. There's a few anime games I want to play really, so I'll probably stream a fair few anime games. Doing this, be doing the new Naruto game when that comes out. I'm going to be grabbing the trilogy for the PS4, so hopefully they can stream on there. They didn't work on here. So I'll probably stream the Naruto trilogy after that as well. Demon Slayer game, Jujutsu Kaisen game. I'd like to stream and play, what's it called? One Piece Odyssey as well. I might also do a second playthrough for the Fairy Tail game and play that on stream, because I remember enjoying it. And if there's a New Game Plus for it, I'll play New Game Plus, because then I can do a whole playthrough where I play as Guild Arts, because I love Guild Arts. Guild Arts Clive, I believe, if I remembered correctly. Where are we? But I'm also going to be fannying about with the times as well. I'm not going to be sticking, like right now it started at about 5:30, which was around about my regular time before. But I'm not going to be doing that time anymore, I don't think. Like I did a stream on Saturday, which I haven't done a weekend stream in a long time. And it was actually a very good stream. Oh, okay, I'm not even strong enough to knock them out in one go. So... I'm gonna experiment with what times works best for me. Like when I streamed on Saturday, I had like 5 or 6 people watching, something like that, which was very good for me, and I actually had someone having a little chat in the comments, which was nice. Typically it happened at the very end of the stream, so I didn't really get to chat with them for very long, but that's what I've been missing. Like that's what kind of killed my enjoyment of streaming as well. Like, I am someone who does suffer with anxiety and depression, so getting myself in the mood to stream some days is very hard. So when I was finally getting myself in the mood, like, right, let's do this, we're going to stream today. And then I would just be sat there for 2 hours talking to myself, like today, I guess. But today's only an hour. It would just be so disheartening, and after a while I couldn't do it anymore. Which is probably why I'm not going to be doing these 6 o'clock streams, because they just don't work for me. I'm gonna... Like, when I'm streaming Spider-Man from the 20th, I really don't care if people are watching me or not. That's for me. I love Spider-Man, and as long as I get a good Spider-Man game, I don't care what happens. Like, I've talked about it a few times, and I'll probably talk about it when I stream Spider-Man. So I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I don't dislike Miles Morales as a character. I dislike the notion that Miles and Spider-Man, or Miles and Peter, are on the same level, because they're not. And I don't care what anyone tries to say. And since we live in this modern day and age, it has nothing to do with Miles being fucking black. I don't care what skin colour Miles has. I don't care that he's like half American, half Spanish, or whatever the fuck he is. Gohan, if you keep shooting blast at me, I'm gonna fucking shove my foot so far up your ass. My toenails out your mouth. Get you, you little twat. You dare think that I require a heal for you? God damn, why did Gohan taking so little damage? Yeah, I better spam Kamehamehas at him. Come on, get into business. Haha! What do you got now, you little shit? Yeah, right. I don't know if it can actually go that far, but let's try. Yeah, I didn't think so. Stay still, Gohan. Did Piccolo teach you how to be a little pussy? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh god. I'm gonna do one, just in case it affects my rating. Although I'm pretty sure I lost an S rank a while back. Yeah, you. Oh no, I didn't. Ha ha ha. But yeah, so I quite enjoy and I quite like Miles Morales as a character. I really enjoyed the Miles Morales game. Again, for me, the problem I have is where people say Peter is Spider-Man, Miles is Spider-Man. It's like, no, Peter is Spider-Man, Miles is a Spider-Man. There can only be one original and one true Spider-Man, and that is and has and will always be Peter Parker's Spider-Man. As I mentioned, one of the last times I streamed, there's like a 50-year difference between them in terms of when they were created. That gap will never be, you can never change that. Peter existed 50 years before Miles. Peter and Spider-Man are the highest grossing superhero that Marvel has, and I think he's the highest grossing worldwide as well. Maybe not now if you factor in anime as well, but for American comics, Peter and Spider-Man outsells them all. And it's not because of Miles Morales. So, that's my problem. I have no problem with Miles having his own game, with Miles having a game with Peter, or with Miles having his own movies where he's the lead character. Speaking of that though, I did hate how in the new movie somehow Miles manages to outsmart or outmaneuver 100 Spider-Men at once. It was absolutely stupid. No Spider-Man is going to be able to outmaneuver 100 other Spider-Men. It just ain't gonna happen. No one can outmaneuver 100 people who all have similar skills and abilities of them. If I were being attacked by 100 people who were all roughly as fast, as strong, as athletic as I am, and all 100 of them are coming after me at once, I will be fucked. And let's be fair, Miles is not stronger or faster than other Spider-Men. He can turn invisible, which is a stupid ability for Spider-Man to have. He can shoot. I suppose you could argue that the Venom is just him. You could argue it's a venomous spider, so I can believe that. I can get behind that. I don't think there are any spiders that can turn invisible, mind you. If there are, I'm happy to be proven wrong. But that still doesn't change the fact that I think it's a stupid ability for Spider-Man to have. Not that it's not something that any spider anywhere can do. I don't think there's a spider that can turn invisible, but I've never looked. But I'm pretty sure now he's becoming like an anime character. He can make his venom take the shape of a sword, and then he fucking swings the sword around or some shit. I've seen some panels of it a while back, and it's just stupid. Like, another example that we can use for like Dragon Ball. Goku, Trunks, Vegeta, Gohan, Kaba, Caulifla, all of these characters can go to Super Saiyan 2. But nothing can change the fact that Gohan is the original Super Saiyan 2. Same for Goku. Goku is, as far as what we experience in the story, obviously, he is the Super Saiyan. He is the original one that we see go Super Saiyan. Yes, I know that there is, I can't remember his name now, but there is another Super Saiyan before Goku, because obviously there had to be, because there could not be a legend of the Super Saiyan if someone hadn't done it before. Or the fact that Goku is the only Super Saiyan 3. If they were to... like, I still think... I was reading the Dragon Ball Super arc, so slight spoilers by here. There was a section during the Moro arc where they did like a Goku death fake out. It's only mild spoilers, because it's a fake out. You didn't really think that Goku was going to die, did you? And in that moment, Gohan goes crazy because he thinks his dad just died in front of him. And when I've seen that, I was like, oh my god, this was the absolute perfect time to make Gohan go Super Saiyan 3. Because he hit Super Saiyan 2 when Android 16 of all people were killed in front of him. And then he could have been the second person to attain Super Saiyan 3. When his father was believed, oh that's a blue one, was believed, murdered in front of him. But they didn't do it, which is fine, overall. But I thought that would have been the perfect time to make Gohan go Super Saiyan 3, or make someone go Super Saiyan 3. Like, I know now they're going for the whole Gohan isn't trying to become a Super Saiyan 3. He is trying to, to muster the ultimate power that only a Saiyan human hybrid can attain. Like Mystic Gohan or Ultimate Gohan, whatever you want to call him. He's trying to go down that route now. Is it that what I need? No. We have to. Oh, have I got to Here we go. Probably this. There we go. There's the first part. Yeah, like, there's nothing wrong with Miles not being on par with Spider-Man. You know, he's just not. Peter is... like, there's barely any Marvel characters on the same fucking level as Peter. The closest to him is probably Wolverine, in terms of popularity and, you know, all this sort of stuff. So, the fact that these weirdos online try to do the whole, oh, you know, like I've seen some guy on Twitter saying, oh, whenever I see people say that, what's it called? That Peter Parker is Spider-Man and Miles Morales is Miles Morales. And he's like, oh, whenever I see that, I reply that Peter Parker is Peter Parker and Miles Morales is Spider-Man. It's like, aha, very, very funny, but you're missing the whole point of the statement. If people mean it in the same way that I do anyway. If people say it because they hate Miles because he's a black character or whatever, then I do not sit in the same camp as these people. Like, my argument, as I've stated, is very different to that. But like, there is no... you have no ground to stand on. If you try defending your point of Peter Parker is Peter Parker and Miles Morales is Spider-Man, if you had to justify that argument outside of trolling, you can't. But you can justify Peter Parker as Spider-Man and Miles Morales as Miles Morales. Miles is not a unique character. He has another character's name. He has another character's villains. He like shares the spotlight essentially with another character, and he is firmly in the shadow of that character. It's not like Vegeta, where in universe Vegeta is in the shadow of Goku or Kakarot because Goku is undeniably stronger. But in Super it's more even match now. Whether that's because Akira wanted them to be on par with each other now, or Toyotaro just loves Vegeta and he wanted to make Vegeta as strong as Goku. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. But in real life, Vegeta is not in the shadow of Goku. People love Vegeta just as much as they love Goku. Or just as many people love Vegeta as Goku. But nowhere near as many people love Miles. Or love Miles as much as people love Peter. And that's fine. It's not hateful to say that. People are more popular than others. It's just how things are. Like, you know, it doesn't make me a hateful racist to say that Eminem is more popular than 50 Cent. Just because the white man is more popular. You know? On that front though, I probably prefer 50 Cent. I don't really listen to rap that much anymore, but when I did, he was my go-to guy. This stream has taken a very bizarre turn in. I don't know why I went from explaining why I'm excited, well not explaining, but how I went from saying that I'm excited for Spider-Man 2 to ranting about fucking Miles Morales. But, goddamn. I can't wait for that game. I can't wait for Venom. I do hate that Venom sounds like the perfect Kraven the Hunter to me. And Kraven is in the fucking game. So I'm going to be listening to Venom talk and thinking, oh, if only Kraven was saying these lines. But yeah, like, they got the perfect voice for Kraven and they hired him to voice Venom. Madness. But I'm excited for the game. It looks really cool. Lizard looks amazing. How he's like, they made him a gigantic bloody lizard. I do like that. And I'm not sure who else is in the game in terms of the villains. Because obviously we had the Sinister Six in the first game. The DLC had Hammerhead and Black Widow. Black Widow could still show up in the game though, to be fair. I doubt Hammerhead will. Oh, is that what we're after? No, it's outside of the circle. Oh, you can't see it when you got out of the water. Ah! Probably by here. Easy prey. Right. So we've gone over the hour. So what I'm going to do is turn in this quest. And then hopefully we can just save it after that. See, that's also why I had to stop doing the streams, because when I stream without anyone to bounce off, I end up having really long chats like this about things I've read online that kind of annoyed me. And they aren't things I want to talk about, because I get no enjoyment from talking about these things. But when I can't think of what else to talk about, for some reason my mind goes to just arguments I've seen stupid people have online. And just to be clear, I'm not saying people who think Miles is even to Peter are stupid. They're just wrong. Not stupid. It's like people who think LeBron James is the GOAT over Michael Jordan. They're not stupid, they're just wrong. But those people are more stupid than people who think Miles is Spider-Man. Well, no, Miles is Spider-Man. who thinks Miles is an even Spider-Man to Peter. Was that for the cappuccino machine? Oh, you say that now. Gravity room. Winner. How'd you get to that number? Yes, but Kakarot built his way up from 10 times. Well, yeah, 10 times on King Kai's planet, but he went 20, 50, then 100. Boom, boom, bum, bum, psh. Because you gotta build your way up, son. Oh, several hours later. Yeah, you tell him, Bulma. I don't wanna. Oh. Yeah, you tell him, Bulma. My man just had love at first sight then, or whatever you want to, love at first syllable. Last syllable, I guess, when she finished that sentence. Do you know who you're talking to? It's like, oh. It's a simulation, you tit. Blasted woman! Yeah! Ah! I figured it. Oh god!
Don't underestimate me! Don't underestimate me! Don't underestimate me! Don't...
Why must you continue to underestimate me?
Believe it!
I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but he doesn't believe it. Hello from Switzerland. Hello from Wales. How you doing? Oh god, if I've got to take him all the way down to 1, this might take a moment. Oh shit. I'm fine, thank you. Awesome. Glad to hear that. So are you a big Dragon Ball Z fan, or just the game caught your eye? You're a bit curious. I suppose you haven't got to be a big Dragon Ball Z fan. Are you a fan in any capacity?
Don't underestimate me!
Fall back. Yes, yes, I know. You're super elite. Oh shit, I was looking at the phone.
Believe it!
We are fans of Dragon Ball and we play this game because we can't beat the cyborgs. Oh god.
Don't underestimate me!
Which android are you stuck on specifically? Oh, that's why. Doing the wrong healing. It's A you should have been pressing. Oh, you bugger. But it's so annoying how they keep going for the, like, sort of the invincible ability that you can't hit through. Oh, come on, man. Enough of that. But, I noticed how you've messaged. I'll check it once I've beaten up Vegeta. Hey, come on now! I did Garlic Gun first. It's when you have to beat 17 and 18 with Gohan in the future. Ah, right. Is that the base game version or the Future Trunks DLC? I haven't played this in a little while, so I can't recall if that how much of the Future Trunks story you play in the base game. Oh no! Oh no! Haha! Have that, you bugger. In the Future Trunks. Ah, right. Yeah. Okay. I don't have the DLC on the on the Xbox. On the PlayStation version, I do have the DLC, so I can't really show anything or try to help in that sense. Have you stocked up on healing items so you can just heal as much as you need to for the fights? More? How do you heal during the fights? You just press the D-pad. Press any direction on the D-pad. Actually, I'll show you now when I'm allowed to control the character. So I done it just now during the fights. He did, woman. Mix it up on her like that. Yeah, because the only other option you have really is to just grind it out somewhere and boost yourself up a couple levels. Yeah, I'm in the Cell Saga, so I've played as Trunks and defeated Mecha Frieza and King Cold, and now we are kind of in between, like the 3-year gap basically, where they train up and then Android 19 and 20 arrive. But I won't be able to stream for too much longer, sadly, because I have to shoot out. But I will be playing again tomorrow. So I haven't streamed properly for a while. I needed a bit of a break, but I'm feeling a bit more refreshed and ready to do some more streaming. So, the driving license. Oh no, it's all good. My first language is English, and I feel like I do a very bad job of it sometimes, so it is all good. You don't need to apologise for that around here. Might be because I'm Welsh though, so I guess my English is influenced by the Welsh way of speaking, not like English in England, I guess. Like, I'll be there in a minute, for example. I'll be there now in a minute. Oh, I skipped it by mistake, my bad. Right, I'll play, like I say, I'll have to jump off in a moment, but I'll play for as long as I need to actually show you how to assign items for healing during battle. So, hopefully the game doesn't trap me in unskippable sequences for too long here. We're gonna do the car bit. I don't mind this bit. Yo! Where are we going? Oh, quiet you. We're putting fun first. I love how they put this in the game. Although I wouldn't have minded if they had recorded like another 4 or 5 voice lines for this part of the game. What about safety? Aren't you going to tell me to... There it is. Steady now. Oh god. Crashed into a car there. Surprised he didn't comment on the car, really. My guy, there was no cars around then, calm down. I wonder why they decided to make it so the cars, you know, don't actually have any real collision. I suppose because no one's playing a Dragon Ball Z game for a realistic car simulator, so they didn't want to penalise you and ruin the fun too much. No? I'll show you safely and responsibly. Oh god, I love Dragon Ball Z. Hopefully now, after this part, I'll be able to show you. No problem, it's fun. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying. Alright, come on now, Chi-Chi. Hopefully no more tasks. Nope. That's kind of how my my fiance's mum got her driver's license. I'm not sure how she drove, but I remember her telling me that when she took the test, the instructor said that he'll give her the license if she promises never to drive again. Which other games do you play, or what other games? Well, at the moment, I'm not sure if I'm going to go back to all the other games I was streaming before my like 2-month gap, but I want to do a full playthrough for this. I want to get the second DLC season pass for Kakarot, so then I'll do the Bardock and the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai DLCs and whatever the third one is. I'm going to be getting Spider-Man 2 on the 20th, and I'm going to be streaming a playthrough of that. I'm going to be also streaming a playthrough of the new Naruto game when that comes out in November. Over December I'll be visiting my partner's family in Bulgaria, so I won't be streaming over Christmas. But then I want to do playthroughs for all 3 of the Ninja Storm games as well. When what's it called? The Jujutsu Kaisen game comes out next year, I want to do a playthrough for that. I might do a playthrough for Spider-Man Miles Morales and the Final Fantasy VII Remake as well. I do also want to do playthroughs for a load of the retro Final Fantasy games. Like I've done, I think, number 8 and 9, so I kind of want to do 1 through 7. I don't know how long it would be before I do all 7 of the Final Fantasy games. But that's a couple of the games I want to do in the near future. Marvel's Midnight Suns as well. I've started a playthrough of that, so I might get back into that one as well. Are there any other games I've been wanting to do a playthrough for? I might do a playthrough for the Fairy Tail game as well. One Piece Odyssey. I've not really experienced much One Piece, but I do like JRPGs, and I've only ever played one anime JRPG that I can think of, which is the Fairy Tail game, and I really enjoyed it. So a One Piece JRPG I think will be somewhat enjoyable at minimum. Yeah, that's a few games there. Yeah, I really enjoyed it as well. I haven't played the Storm DLC though. I've completed the other 3 DLCs, but I just never got round to the Storm one because my game wasn't giving me half of the DLC achievements. And when I looked online, it just said, if you start... Oh my god, it's still going. I can't... I still got time, so we're still all good. I got time, but... Proper... Oh, there we go. I can do it now when I round up the materials. I'll show you. I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Midnight Suns. My game, or my save file, just wasn't giving me the achievements. So when I finally get back to streaming it, I'll be doing all 4 of the DLCs as well, because I've never played as Storm. And I do love Storm, she's really cool. Hey, we leveled up. Have you tried any of the other DLCs? If so, which one was your favourite? Speaking of which, I can't remember what... I remember there's the Deadpool, Morbius, someone, and Storm. I can't remember who the 3rd character is. Oh, Venom! Venom. I'm not a big fan of how they made Morbius look in this game. He's too like skinny and skeletal. But I do recall enjoying his DLC a lot. Yeah, yeah, it was the Venom one. They're still chin-wagging you. Please let me go there to talk to Roshi myself. Come on, let me do it manually. Do not teleport me to Roshi's. Yes! Right, okay. So you want to go to items, I believe it is. Yeah, so you click on items, and then you got your free Vita drinks. Then you press X, and then you assign it to a slot. Yeah, so got this one as well. So you assign these to their spots. And now, I'll get into a fight. Where is an enemy? Let's find one. I think we'll find one over here. Alright, come on in, where are you? There we go. Right, and then when you're in combat, if you just hold the D-pad, so you can press any direction as well. They come up for all 4 directions. Then you just press the button to use whichever item you want to use at that point. Come on, move to the side. Alright, that's it. Wow, I just killed 3 of them. I thought it was only usable on the map, not during the fights. Oh god, could you imagine? That would be brutal. No, I think the only fights where you're not allowed to use it is when you do the fight against Beerus and maybe Golden Frieza for the first and second waves of DLC. Other than those, I believe you can use the healing items in every fight other than those 2. And I'm not even sure if Frieza's fight doesn't allow you to use the healing items, but I know the Beerus fight doesn't allow it. And they're quite difficult as a result. Yeah, I can understand 100% why some of these fights in this would have been very hard if you would go in for it with just a single health bar. Especially if you bumped into any just generic grunts along the way and you had some of your health chipped away before the main fight. But I'm going to have to leave it by here for today, so thank you so much for watching. And thank you, Joseph, for having a little chat. I really enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in a future stream. At the moment, I'm not entirely sure what time of the day I will be streaming. I'm still kind of playing about with what times I start streaming. So it'll either be about the time I did today, it might be a little bit later, it might be a bit earlier as well, so that really doesn't help. But I do plan on streaming on a daily basis again. And like I say, I got a few games I'd like to stream, but I'm not going to be forcing myself to stream every day if I'm not in the headspace for it. Because that's why I ended up not streaming for 2 months, because I just kept forcing myself to stream when I weren't in the mood for it. And also the Lord of the Rings Golem killed me. That game was so bad, and I made myself play it, and I did not enjoy any second of it. I really appreciate that, and I hope you have a great evening, and take care. Oh yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoy this, or follow me on Twitch if you're on Twitch. Take care, and I will hopefully see you in the next part or in a different playthrough. Bye now. Oh yeah, wait a minute, I gotta swap to the other playthrough because I'm playing this one on my fiance's profile to get her the achievements. Also because I've got every achievement on my account, so it's more fun if there's achievements to get. Take care.